Good evening, guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Miss Liz Locks. Today we are going to be talking about the CNA and feeding. Exciting, right? First of all, we already know that there are too many residents to one CNA. That's overstood. What does this really mean for the CNA? This means is that there is always something to do. From the time you clock in to the time you go on your lunch break, to the time you clock back in, to the time you take your 15 minutes, to the time you clock out, there is always something to do. Always. So we've got that out the way. So you are in the dining area and you notice, because you need to be looking, bitch. This is not the time for you to be, Liz, just be Elizabeth right now, okay? Okay. This is not the time for you to sit there and be on your phone because you are still on the clock. Now is the time for your eyes to be open. Peeled back, bitch. Damn! I'm sorry. Liz just keeps sneaking out of there. But now's the time for your eyes to be open, okay? Let me tell you a story. I was always a 10 to 6 CNA. I worked at night. You know what I'm saying? I was always up at night. My creative flow is up at night. And I'm just up at night. What do you do at night? Some people might say 10 to 6 don't have nothing to do. There is always something to do on the 10 to 6 shift. Closets. Oh, you can be quiet, bitch. You can go in the rooms and be quiet. Closets can be clean. Rooms can be clean. Some of the residents are up, especially if it's a full moon. They are up. Those people are up sometimes. Go in there and talk to them. Clean their nails. Clean their toenails. Make their bed. Clean their side table. There is always something for 10 to 6 to do. Most deaths happen at night. Oh, 10 to 6 really get down. You have some people that go to sleep. But fuck it with me, I'ma wake your motherfucking ass up. This time to get up, bitch. Ain't time to go to sleep. Damn, there she go again. Okay, so I work 10 to 6. But this particular time, I decided to pick up an extra shift. Now, I know that this man, we gonna call him Mr. Frank, because that was his name. I would go in at night and talk to Mr. Frank. And I would give Mr. Frank a snack when I come in. So this particular time, I decided to do a 2 to 10 shift. And I know Mr. Frank can eat. So I do a 2 to 10 shift. I'm in there watching the dining room. You know, you got some family members in there. They come in there sometimes. And I noticed Mr. Frank is just looking at his plate. So I walk over there to Mr. Frank. I said, Mr. Frank, I said, I know you hungry. He said, I sure am. I said, why you not eating? I am eating. Mr. Frank was just looking at his plate. Dementia was setting in. He forgot what to do with the spoon. He forgot how to feed himself. And when I called this out, a family member said, did you just start working here? I said, no, ma'am, I work 10 to 6. She said, if you ever in here on 2 to 10, please watch my mama. I said, okay. When you are in the dining room, this is very important. Nutrition for the elderly, nutrition for people with mental problems, nutrition for the human body is very important, especially an older one. So I documented this. I told the nurse. I even went a step further and called the ADO in and told her. Because this explains why Mr. Frank was losing weight. I knew he was losing weight. I just didn't know why. See, being a CNA is so important. I cannot stress this enough. If you don't have empathy, if you don't have compassion, if you are not able to take your shoes off and put somebody else's shoes on it and walk in them motherfuckers, no matter how big or how small they is, this ain't the job for you. You looking over people that God is You looking over somebody that's so close to God, like a baby. You can't do that. When you are in that dining room, your eyes need to be open. You know your residents. You need to know if they're eating. You need to know how much they're eating. You need to know if they're drinking. You need to know how much they are drinking. All these people are like your babies, your children. You need to know these things. And the floor feeders. Bitch, I'm sorry, but I ain't. I done watched so many of you motherfuckers take the plates in the room, sit them on side of the bed, and walk right back and pick them motherfuckers up. Ain't been touched. You know Miss Viola is contracted. How in the fuck is she gonna reach over there and grab her goddamn food? How can she reach over there and grab her food? How can she get her water? And that's another motherfucking thing. Them water pitchers need to be filled up at all times. Don't just put no ice in it, lazy bitch, and let the ice melt so she'll have water by your shift over. Do it right, do it light, do it wrong, do it long, bitch. You know what? I'm going to find out how I can get in these nursing homes. And I'm going to tell you something else. I do not believe that Mexican workers should be working around black people. I am so sorry. I do not believe that Mexican workers should be working around the black, disabled, or older people. The reason why is the language barrier. The language barrier. Imagine Maria, with good intentions, is trying to assist Miss Jones. Miss Jones is saying, "You're hurting me." Maria does not understand. So she continues to turn Miss Jones. Miss Jones scream, "You're hurting me." Maria continues to turn Miss Think about that shit. Y'all better be thinking about this shit. The moral to the story is, when you're in the dining room, you need to pay attention to each one of your residents. When you are feeding on the floor, and that's another motherfucking thing. Dietary think they own this motherfucker. No, ma'am. You gonna get these dishes after everybody done ate. There are 30 patients. I'm sorry. 30 residents down here on my hall. There's no fucking way that I can feed 30 residents, bitch, in 30 minutes to 1 hour. No fucking way. No fucking way, unless I'm stuffing it down their motherfucking throat. But you want to get mad and holler about bringing the trays up. They already know me. Oville ain't playing that shit. You'll get them motherfucking trays when they get through eating. And if I need it warmed up, I'm going to come up there and get it warmed up. Because why is you bitches feeding them cold food? Come on, man. We got to do better. I'm going to find a way to make these rounds in these nursing homes because y'all ain't doing it the right way. And listen, soft parenting is not working well with you bitches. So they need Big Liz to come in there and tell y'all. One more thing before I go. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is supposed to be eating while the residents are eating. Nobody is supposed to be taking lunch breaks when the residents are eating. The nurses, get your motherfucking ass up and come help feed these motherfucking people. You know we short. And it's always supposed to be a nurse in that feeding room. Always supposed to be a nurse in the dining room. Always supposed to be a nurse on the floor. Get your motherfucking ass up and come help feed these goddamn residents. And I go so far as to make the motherfucking laundry come feed the goddamn residents. They gotta get fed. Fuck is you talking about?
Dreadlock conversations, dreadlock conversations, dreadlock conversations, dreadlock conversations.